think there's somebody's pet rabbit that's gotten loose. And my dog will freak out if she sees it. So let's see. It was hiding down here in the water sewer. Maybe it's a wild rabbit. I think that's someone's pet rabbit right there. My dog didn't even see it. Now my dog's staring at that cat over there. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna run my dog home and come back up here, and hopefully that cat doesn't see that rabbit. That is definitely somebody's pet. Hey buddy. Huh? You okay? I'll be right back, alright? Yeah, that thing won't stand a chance out here. There's fox and coyotes and stuff that run around all the time over here. I can't let my dog be around it though. I'm gonna have to get a cage as well, so hopefully it's still gonna be there. I came back and looked for him, or it, and I couldn't find it. And I just finally spotted it under this car over here. And a pet rabbit is actually the last thing I want right now. But take my gloves off. Hopefully these people are sleeping here. Where did it go? There it is. Come here, bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. How do you call a bunny? Get this ready. And this thing, it literally does not stand a chance out here. It's just not equipped with the survival skills. And the first varmint that comes along is just gonna eat him. You wanna come say hi? Huh? Music coming from somewhere. I don't know if I can scare him out of there or what. Come on. Come on. Come on. I have to get a stick or something and make him move. I actually hear music coming from that house over there. There's lights on the porch. That's close to where I first saw it. I gotta find a way to get him out of there. There's something right there. That'll make him move. Guess I'll just take him home and then try to. He's so tame he won't even budge. He's like, "What are you doing? You touching me? Go, go, yeah." Oh, it's just a little guy. I thought he was bigger than that. Just a little baby. Come on, baby. Go on. Go on. Go on. He's probably so tame he's just gonna let me grab him. Come on, bunny. Come here, bunny. Come on. Come on. Or he's gonna bite me. There he is. Hi, bunny wabbit. Come here, bunny. Come here, bunny. Hi. Hi, bunny. How are you? How tame are you? Huh? He's a pretty fast little dude though if he wants to be. Come here, Bunny. Come here, Bunny. Hi, Bunny Wabbit. Come here, Bunny. So good. I'm afraid to kind of just grab him. No, he's tame. Come here, Bunny. I'm trying to save your life there, Slick. He's full of muscle, I can tell you that much. There's some lettuce there. Almost looks like someone put it out there for a rabbit, huh? It's interesting. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You gonna bite me? No? It's okay. His heart is beating so fast. He didn't like the cage. He didn't like being put in the cage at all. He's had experience with the cage before. That almost makes me not want to return it to whoever owns it. He was terrified of being put in a cage. That might be why he ran away from where he was staying. Interesting development. Let's go have a look at that lettuce. What do you think? You think somebody left that out there for it? It could be the owner. It could just be someone that saw it and couldn't catch it. Huh. That could just be rubbish that didn't get in the garbage can, because that's where the garbage cans sit actually. This is garbage a day. That lettuce might just be something that fell out of a garbage can or something or other. Anyways, I'll put some signs up around here with a little, well, maybe not a picture, but I'll put signs up here asking if anyone wants a rabbit and stuff. See if I can find his home. But seeing how scared it was of that cage, as soon as I saw that cage, I just didn't want to go in. It makes me think it's spent his whole life locked up. I really don't want to return it to somewhere. Just got it in a tiny little cage for its entire life. So, kind of in a predicament now, huh? I'm gonna go down here to this house, see if there's anybody on that porch. Hey, Bunny. Get a good look at it in the daylight. That's a very cute little guy. Except for he pooped on my bed, which is no good. I went and I found the house where it belonged to. That house where I saw the lettuce down the street from where I first saw the rabbit. If I wouldn't have saw that lettuce laying out there, I might have just kept this thing for myself. I was wrong about it being scared to go into a cage. It's not scared of that cage at all. It's actually the exact opposite. I was worried that it was scared of cages because someone was keeping it trapped in a cage and it escaped. And actually, the exact opposite is true. Those people, they're actually just leaving that rabbit outside. It's They literally just have a bowl of water and some lettuce sitting for it outside by the side of their house. And I'm so hesitant to take it back there, but I'm gonna take this cage and give it to them. That's a nice cage. Some stainless steel dishes. And it's always good to have dumpster dive swag laying around. And I just found this the other day, and I was gonna give it to them, but I figured out why it's in the garbage. So that's the problem with a lot of the stuff I find dumpster diving. I know people a lot of times say, "Oh, just sell it without checking if it works," and blah blah blah. But it just, if you're experienced with dumpster diving, you just have to test everything to see if it works. That's just a piece of junk right there. It's just the reason why it's in the garbage. So I can't give that to them, so that's too bad. I printed out some little thing I pulled off the internet about what to feed it, because lettuce isn't a food. It's mainly just water. There's no nourishment in lettuce. But I'm gonna take it back. It was a little kid's pet, so it's their animal, so it belongs to them. I'm just so hesitant to take it back there. I think if I see it outside again, I might just take this thing and keep it for myself if I ever see it outdoors again. Because that kind of rabbit, for one, there's plants that are poisonous to it that it might eat. And I mean, just number one, it's not an outdoor animal, you know, and they think it's an outdoor animal. It's not. It has absolutely no survival skills whatsoever. A dog could just run up to it, or a fox, any kind of predator could just walk right up to it and just I mean, it doesn't even understand to be scared, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna head over there and give it back to him right now. Let me know what you guys would do in this situation. Let me know if you think what I'm doing here is right. If I should just keep it, or find a home that can take care of it right. But they said they would keep it inside. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys would do. When I went to go get it and put it in the cage just now, it actually looked like it wanted to get back in the cage. So I was wrong last night. It wasn't scared of the cage. This is where I found it last night, in the storm drain right down there. And it belongs to the house 3 doors down. And the problem I had earlier today when I went there is the lady, the mom, she doesn't speak English. Or she acted like she didn't understand what I was saying. One of the two, either way. So I had to translate through the little kid, who's the owner of the rabbit, to the mother, who doesn't speak English. And it just looked like she didn't want the thing, like she doesn't want it in her house, is what it looked like to me. So I was having this conversation with her through the little kid who has the rabbit. So he was like, yeah, we want it, but I could just look at her and I could just tell she's like, I don't want that thing in my house, you know. So I think I just got an answer as to whether or not they want it or not, because those cars down there belong to the house. So I know there's people in there, and they just didn't answer the door. I sat there and knocked a couple times. So I think that's the answer that she gave me right there, by not answering the door. And I was just here, told them I had the rabbit and I was gonna go home and get it and bring it back. And so now they're mysteriously not answering the door. So if they cared for the animal, they wouldn't just leave. If they want the animal, she would be there. So it's kind of a tough situation. So I guess, I don't know, what would you guys do? Because if I come back tomorrow and the little kid's there, he's gonna want it, but the mom probably doesn't want it. I don't want to put the rabbit into a situation where it's not wanted in the house by the person who, you know, is gonna be taking care of it, that doesn't want it. So, I don't know, tough situation. But it's not gonna last out here, I can tell you that. I've literally seen fox right here on this street. And there's owls. I mean, an owl will take that thing like it wasn't nothing. There was a cat, you know, what, 30, 40 feet from it last night when I found it. And that's just, it's simply not gonna survive out here. So I guess I have myself a rabbit. Those cars are the same cars that were parked right in front of their door when I was just here a while ago. So I guess I have my own rabbit. Great. So of course I need to come get rabbit food at Walmart. And while I'm out running this little errand, I'll go run my Walmart dumpster dive route and see what we can find. It's gonna be about 30 dumpsters or so, and about 20 to 30 minutes is what we're looking at on this little route. Which will end up taking me all the way back down to where I live, which is about 3/4 of a mile away. I see somebody came and dug all this stuff out of the dumpster. Unless that's different stuff. I think that's the stuff that was in the dumpster the other night. If you've seen that video, this is where that big chalkboard was at. And all that stuff behind that fence was in the dumpster, unless, of course, that's just different stuff. It looks similar, I suppose. Nice aluminum blinds here. I see less and less of these things. That's a nice chunky pair there, or pair. Nice chunky one there. There's probably close to 4 pounds of aluminum blinds in this big one. And then I'll like cut this tin bar off the bottom and top, separate that out. So you could take, like if you're not familiar with scrapping, you could take this whole piece into the scrap yard and you'd get like a aluminum breakage for it, like 7 to 10 cents a pound. If you cut the strings here and separate the aluminum sheet off these tin bars, you'll get clean aluminum, which is going to be like 30 to 40, 45 cents depending on what the prices are. And then a tin will be like 6, 7, 8 cents or whatever. I don't cut them on the spot because they flip around and the wind catches them, so I just leave them as is. And I'll cut them up later. And there's an ant on there. I always like knocking the ants off of there. I just poor ant. End up half mile down the road not knowing what's going on. Looks like a little karaoke machine. The singing machine. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, it's just a little guy. Huh. I've never seen one that small before. That's pretty slick. No microphone. That could be the exact reason why it's thrown away. No microphone. Someone just got sick of looking at it. So I'm gonna have a look at that before I go cutting the cord off of it. Looks like it's in really good shape. Wiped it off a little bit. It's actually in very nice condition. That is a cool chair. Have you ever seen a recliner like that before? That's a pretty slick little deal. I've never seen one like that before. Huh. It's kind of dirty. Someone sat in it for a long time. Now, I can't say that I've ever seen that before. Trash picking or dumpster diving. That's just totally trashed. It looks like it's been rained on maybe. But it's got some neat legs on it. That's pretty cool. And those leather pockets might be salvageable. I'm actually gonna see what it would take to take those pockets off of there. Well, I could just rip them off of there, I suppose. It's so old and gross. Each one of those little pieces is screwed into there. Let's see if I can rip it off. I could rip it off. Look at that. What do you think? That's so old and decrepit. It's not. There goes the leather. Shoot. Oh well. That's just it's too far gone. That would have been cool to have those pockets though. Nah, look at that. It's just falling up. This is falling apart. Dang it. And pockets would have been pretty cool to have. Cowboy boot action. Hey, those are not too bad. Dusty, been sitting somewhere for a long time. Ah, that got mold on them. Ah, moldy. Not gonna do moldy. That's a decent little bag, I think. Little Metro 7. I don't know, ladies. What kind of brand is that? It's in real nice condition though. That's nice. Put that in the flea market booth. See how that goes. That is what is that? What is this? Oh, I didn't see that comic book. It's the #1 copy, the original Hulk, worth $580,000. Swing by the Goodwill here. They just closed. Last video I made here, it looked like they're keeping all their trash inside. So let's see what it looks like tonight. Uh-oh. The swarm is here. Find anything good? Yeah. Are you after scrap metal or just good stuff? I'm not gonna take nothing. I'm just wanting to look in here. I kind of have a thing against pulling up on other people's claims, you know.
Hey, there's enough for everybody.
I thought there for a while they were putting all this stuff inside. I came here and their dumpsters were all empty and stuff. Hey, that's pretty slick right there. What do you think?
Yeah, we're wrong.
There's all kinds of stuff in here. Sheesh. Have a good night. See what I mean? In past videos I've talked about the Goodwill. I just pretty much avoid that place because it's so popular for other people, and they're mainly just getting stuff that they can use for themselves, you know. So I pretty much just avoid it. I'll swing through there every now and then and snatch up scrap metal and stuff, but I just have, I mean, if you watch my videos, I just have so many other places to go to, and on this scooter I can just lickety split around, you know. I can cover, I mean, I can cover enough ground on this scooter to where I can pretty much take everything in the city every day if I really wanted to, you know. I was pretty sure that Goodwill was keeping all their trash inside their overhead door there so dumpster divers wouldn't do that, but I kind of had the gut feeling that they would stop doing that, because it's just gonna, they have so much stuff, it's just gonna fill up their warehouse area, their storage area. So I kind of had the feeling that they would stop doing that. Maybe that's not what they were doing, but I know those dumpsters were empty when they should have been full one time. So not sure what the deal is there, but obviously they're not keeping it indoors now, whatever the situation is or was. I think the cord's missing off that vacuum. Wow, look at that. Look how nice that is. Still got the plastic protectors on it. I wasn't expecting it to be that nice. Huh. Guffed her ant. It's one thing I don't like about this, doing some of this in summer, is those ants. I just feel bad for, I know it sounds stupid, but I feel bad for if I find them crawling on that stuff later if I go down the road, because I know they're separated from their colony, and I always think about what they do, you know what I mean, when they're a quarter mile down the road and they don't know where their colony's at. What does an ant do at that point? Does it join another colony, or does it does it just kind of wander around and eat food until it dies? You know, what does it do? Yeah, that cord's gone. There's actually an aluminum toilet back there, but it's a gross toilet, so. And the cord's cut off that fan, and I'm just not gonna mess with it. Well, I might take that motor, I suppose. Let's see. Let's see how much work I'm gonna have to put into it. There it goes. Maybe. That's another thing about summertime. In the wintertime, that plastic would be more brittle. Oh, my battery died there. I probably got about 30 seconds. There's what that motor looked like. Nice chunky little dude. I hope you liked this video. And as always, thanks for watching.